E-commerce is the process of buying and selling tangible products and services online. It involves more than one party along with the exchange of data or currency to process a transaction. It is part of the greater industry that is known as electronic businesses or a business, which involves all of the processes required to run a company online. E-commerce has helped businesses, especially those with a narrow reach like small businesses, gain access to and establish a wider market presence by providing cheaper and more efficient distribution channels for their products or services target or TGT. Supplemented its brick and mortar presence with an online store that allows customers to purchase everything and online stores from clothes and coffee makers to toothpaste and action figures right from their homes. E-commerce businesses models of all types are thriving. Sales from online stores are expected to increase 385% this decade. It's easy to get caught up and excited in the latest e-commerce trends, but unless you know the fundamentals, you'll hit a profitability wall without knowing it. A blooming e-commerce business takes intuition knowledge of your market, a solid business plan, and careful research into products and business models. But one of the biggest hurdles most newcomers to the most space is easy to solve. Many would be e-commerce business owners just don't know how e-commerce businesses are set up and what different types of e-commerce are available to them. If you want to ease into an e-commerce juggernaut, I'd suggest you to start a hybrid e-commerce affiliate store. More on that later.
Oh. Hi there. Hi, my name is Nilbert Ampong, and I am here to present working description of business models. Let's dig in. Okay. I wonder what is a business model. I see. The term business model refers to a company's plan for making a profit. It identifies the product or service the business plans to sell. Also, it identifies target market and any anticipated expenses. So what's the importance of business model? It identifies the products or service the business plans to sell. Business models are important for both new and established businesses. They help companies attract investment, recruit talent, and motivate management and staff. So there are 6 business models in e-commerce. So what are they? So the 6 business models are business to consumer, business to business, business to government, business to consumer, consumer to consumer, consumer to business. So what are their working descriptions? First, business sells directly to consumers. Example, Amazon sells product to individual customers. Second, business to consumers, business sells directly to consumers. Example, Amazon sells product to individual customers. Business to government, business sells products or services to government agencies. Example, defense contractors selling to the military. Business to consumer, business sells to another business who then sells to consumers. Apple sells to retailer who then sells to consumers. Consumer to consumer, consumer sells product or services to other consumers. Example, eBay allows individuals to sell items to other individuals. Last but not the least, Consumer to business. Consumer sells product or services to business. Example, freelancers offering services to companies. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. Noreal will continue to report the business model. See ya. Bye.
E-commerce business model. A model refers to a company's core strategy on how it will sell its product and services to the customers. There are 6 major e-commerce business models. The first is the business to consumer. This is the most used and successful business model. Business to consumer is a process where you sell your products and services directly to your customers with no middle person involved in it. Since you are directly dealing with your customers, the decision-making process is much more shorter compared to other business models. Buying products from an online store, eating in a restaurant, and getting a haircut are all common examples of business to consumers. In this model, you own an online store where customers can browse and order products from your website or mobile app. Once customers make the payment online, you send them the products to their provided address. The second is the business to business model. In the B2B model, businesses focus onto other companies. Most B2B transactions happen in a supply chain where one company may need raw materials from another company in order to manufacture finished goods. A transaction between a wholesaler and a retailer can term a B2B transaction. Manufacturing car parts or semiconductors are also some popular examples of B2B. Even though consumers are not the key people who participate in this transaction, they are critical components of why the B2B companies work. Some companies use both the B2C and B2B business model. They may have 2 different products for consumers and businesses. The whole B2B model revolves around the networking and retaining existing consumers. You need to contact the employees or founders of other companies and convince them to use your product. Finding businesses that need your help is a very big challenge here. Usually the order sizes are very big and repeat orders are very common. For the B2B model to work, you need to have a strong internet presence, like having a powerful, intuitive websites. The third is the business to government. In the B2G model, businesses sell their products or services to federal, state, or local government agencies. An ammunition manufacturer building guns and missiles for the government is an example of B2G model. Let's understand how this model works. First, the government will submit a proposal according to its project requirement and timeline. As an e-commerce business, you need to bid on these projects. Since you are working with the government, you need to deal with the bureaucracies, and the pace of the project is usually slow. As you might have guessed, government agencies don't use e-commerce sites to place orders. Although, local government agencies can go to an e-commerce site to place an order for a part required to complete a particular project. The fourth is the business to government. When one company sells its product and services to the end users in partnership with another company, it is known as the B2B2C business model. It is combination of B2C and B2B. In this model, 3 parties are involved: the primary brand, who is making the products, and the middleman, and the customers. The customers are aware that they are buying products from the primary brand. For an example, a financing company may partner with an electronic store where they will allow customers to buy products in MIS. Here, the customers know that they are getting money from another company. The fifth is the consumer to consumer. In this model, consumer sells product directly to other consumer using third party, Etsy, Alibaba, and many more. This website make money by charging transaction or listing fees. The e-commerce marketplaces, like the ones mentioned above, allow small-scale business owners to sell their products without hefty upfront cost of setting up an online store. If you decide to make website that uses the C2C model, you need to take care of the quality control, payment handling, delivery, and resolve all the issues between the two parties. You also to make sure that both the buyer and seller don't get cheated and get a good product and a fair price. You also require advanced technology. Many other companies have tried to use this business model but failed terribly due to an unstable business strategy. We are not saying that you shouldn't use this model. But if you want to operate on a C2C model, you need to have a that satisfies your customers and generates profit for you. The last is the consumer to business. In the C2B business model, consumer sells product or services directly to the companies. Freelancer and operate on the C2B business model. Freelancer can list their skills on a website like Upwork and mention what tasks they can accomplish, how much time they will take to do a task, and what price they will charge. Businesses can look for skilled service providers for their tasks on Upwork. They can pay these freelancers for a specific task and get their work done within few days. This is how the C2B business model works. Another example of C2B can be a gamer who shares an affiliate link to a gaming console on his YouTube channel. Consumers get the freedom to set their own prices and businesses get to the opportunity to work with people with different backgrounds and expertise. Delivery framework for e-commerce business. After selecting your business model, you need to determine which delivery model you would use. The following are the top 5 delivery frameworks that you can integrate into your business. Dropshipping. In dropshipping, you can directly buy products from the suppliers and manufacturers, who then ship the products directly to your customers. Let's say you decided to sell men's wallet. You find a supplier who sells quality wallets for Rs 500, including the shipping costs. You list all those wallets on your online store for Rs 900 with free shipping. When someone places an order in your store, you then place the order with the supplier at their wholesale price. The supplier ships the product directly to your customers. Here you make profit for Rs 400. You're not dealing with the warehousing of the products, nor do you have to focus on packaging and shipping and tracking the inventory. You are only focusing on marketing and positioning the products. Now you may ask, why don't the customers directly buy from the supplier? Good question. Manufacturers and suppliers typically sell in bulk, and they will mostly sell pieces and not give wholesale prices to regular customers. Another reason is that people buy products because of marketing, brand value, and customer service. Since manufacturers don't focus on the above things, people would prefer buying from the drop shipper. Pros of drop shipping. Since you are not focusing on warehousing, packaging, and shipping, there is a very low capital required. The second, you can sell the test a wide range of products. Third, you can set up your business anywhere with an internet connection. Cons of drop shipping. Since you are not paying for warehousing and inventory, the profit margins are less. Second, you have zero control over the supply chain. The third, if the customers receive damaged or low quality products, your business reputation will get damaged. Since a very low capital is required, there is fierce competition. Fifth, you will not build a brand because you are selling products of the other companies. In the end, the product that they will purchase will have the logo of the other company. 6. There is a very limited customization. The second approach in the delivery framework is the subscription service. In the, you regularly deliver products to your customers and get timely payments from them. It was traditionally used to deliver newspaper and magazines, but now it is used in every other industry. Instead of using it as a standalone delivery model, I will recommend you to integrate it with other delivery models. There are three common types of subscription services. First is the replenishment subscription service. Here, you are selling essential consumable products like shaving cream and body moisturizer. Second is curation subscription service. In this model, you are selling a collection of products based on individual customers' needs and wants. Example of this can be sending beauty products or dresses based on your customer preference. The third is the access subscription service. Customers buy membership in this model. Generally, businesses give 50 discounts on their memberships to get more people on board. Selling organic healthy snacks is an example of this model. Pros of subscription service. First is the customers repeatedly buy products that generate consistent income for you. Second is you can easily forecast how many sales and revenue will generate. And the third is the planning inventory become easy. Fourth, you can buy strong relationship with your customers. Cons of subscription service. First, for many people, signing up for subscription is a huge commitment, and that is why selling subscription is sometimes very hard. Second is you need to constantly innovate and provide quality products to your customers regularly. Second, even a small mistake can lead to the cancellation of the contract. The third is wholesaling. In wholesaling, you sell products in bulk to other businesses or retailers at discounted prices. It is mostly used in the B2B space, but it can also be integrated with the B2C model. Pros of wholesaling. First is you don't have to spend your time and money on marketing and advertising your products. Second, you get fixed profit margin. Cons of wholesaling. First, you need a lot of capital. Second is you are responsible for warehousing, managing inventory and products, shipping, and tracking customers' orders. The fourth approach in delivery framework is the private labeling. In private labeling, you hire a third-party manufacturer to create your products. The product idea is yours. The making is done by someone else. And once the product are made, you can either tell the manufacturer to ship the products directly to the customer's house or get the products in a warehouse and manage the supply chain yourself. Selling cosmetic or personal care products like shampoo is a good example of private labeling. Pros of private labeling. First, you can create your brand without having invest in factories and inventory. Second, you don't have to spend a lot of time on product development and can focus on marketing, branding, and customer service. Third, it is a great way to test your products in the market. Cons of private labeling. First, you are entirely dependent on the manufacturer. So, if there is any kind of delay or if the third party creates a low quality product, you have to carry the losses. Second, most of the privately labeled manufacturers have the minimum order requirement. This means that you need to purchase more than you need. And the last is the white labeling. In white labeling, you are buying products from a third-party manufacturer and selling them under your own brand name and logo. So when the customers buy the products, they think that it has been manufactured by you. Pros of white labeling. First, since you are not developing the product from scratch, the initial investment cost is low. Second, white labeling allows you to jump on an ongoing trend. Cons of white labeling. First, most of the white labeling products are generic and there are high chance that other businesses are also selling them. This means there is huge competition. Second, since you are not manufacturing the product yourself, you have zero control over the quality of the products. Choose the e-commerce business model. Once that you familiarize with the various models and the product management and the delivery method, you can start groundwork for actually choosing your model. There are 3 key criteria that will impact how you move forward. First is to understand your customers. Who are they? What are their buying habits and purchasing behaviors? What are their pain points? Building your ideal customer's profile with this information is a great first step in choosing the right e-commerce business model. Second, understand your value proposition. What makes you different and what areas do you exceed compared to the competition? Is it your pricing, customer service, product selection? Also ask yourself, what do you not do well? Knowing where you excel and when you are not going fit is vital to your business strategy, and being honest about it with potential customers will only build trust and brand loyalty. And the last is sell your product in a way that makes sense for your customers. This is where you choose your delivery method. A good way to look at this is from the point of view of a manufacturer versus a distributor. If you create your own products, then you'll probably want to consider wholesale or the subscription service. If you're selling someone else's goods, you'll need to focus more on building your brand and customer base. Once you've identified your target market and the correct model you need to best serve your customer base, you can focus on building and optimizing your e-commerce infrastructure and marketing tactics to fine-tune your business and maximizing revenue.
Order to delivery process. the principal means by which customers communicate with sellers. The final sale transaction is made and cash is generated for the seller. The ODP, also known as the OCP, order to cash process, is an extremely important core business process in a manufacturing enterprise. It is a customer-facing process and is key to operational efficiency and customer satisfaction. It means the sequence of steps in fulfilling a customer's order from the initial placement of the order to its final delivery to the final customers. But depends on the company business model, they are using either push, pull, or combination strategy to produce their product or services. Push strategy. They push to create customers' demand through constantly developing new products and offer these products in stores, and pull customers towards these products through advertising and promotion deals, from producer to retailers, then from retailers to final customer. Pull strategy. Removing the need of predict demand is the core of pull strategy and is a marketing technique that involves attracting customers to a company's product or service. Pull marketing is focused on creating a demand for the product or service. It's about providing an experience that will make people want to buy your product. Combination strategy. It is a combination of pull and push strategy. New businesses use push strategy to develop retail market for their product and to generate exposure to the market or customer. Once a product is already in stores or market, pull strategy creates additional demand for the product. Pull strategies work well with highly visible brands or where there is good brand awareness. Main building blocks. In its simplest form, an order to deliver process has 5 components: the customer, the order, the producer, the payment, and the delivery. This might work in theory with the producer selling a product or service that is always available and the customer collecting it from the producer. Most of the time, shipping, warehousing for the products, and a way to process the payments are required. However, it is not financially profitable for a startup company to do everything themselves, but focus on their core business. Among these outsourced services may be logistics, warehousing, and anything that requires large initial investment. Order to delivery process with e-commerce. A property of the e-commerce environment is high market speed. The average time needed for a traditional business to establish a business model, gain goodwill, and prove its worth is about 8 years, longer than a single business cycle, but usually shorter than 2. This means 1 calendar year should roughly represent slightly less than 1 complete business cycle in the online environment. Therefore, the time needed for a company operating in an e-commerce environment to establish its business model is somewhere between 1 and 2 calendar years. In addition, receiving the order, picking, packing, and shipping the products to the customer. The aim is to ensure that orders are delivered accurately, efficiently, and on time, ensuring a positive customer experience and operational efficiency.
What is order fulfillment process? Order fulfillment is a key process in managing the supply chain. It is the customer's orders that put the supply chain in motion, and filing them efficiently and effectively is the first step in providing customer service. However, the order fulfillment process involves more than just filing orders. It is about designing a network and a process that permits a firm to meet customer requests while minimizing the total delivered cost. In simple words, fulfillment in any order happens when the interaction between the business and the customer gets close for the order product. Order fulfillment is often measured based on the time it takes to complete an order completely. which can also be considered one of the essential order fulfillment metrics. What are the 6 steps in the order fulfillment process? The first, receiving inventory. Receiving inventory refers to the process of gathering the products directly from manufacturers or suppliers at local fulfillment centers. The primary tasks involved at this stage include a thorough inspection of products for any damage, creating stock keeping unit for products, ensuring product entry to warehouse management software. The second one is organizing inventory. Organizing the inventory category-wise on shelf is the second stage that helps ensure fast order fulfillment. Tip: it is always easier to organize items SKU-wise as it gets easy to pick, pack, and ship them. It is similar to organizing products in a brick and mortar store, that the shopkeeper can quickly locate the item the buyer is asking for. In case the items are scattered all over the shop, more will be the time to find it, and more are the chances of a customer buying from another nearby store. Number 3 is picking. When an order is placed on an e-commerce website/app, it must be tracked across existing inventories to pick and pack. You can easily do this with an inventory management system as a central database repository for all the inventory products. Number 4, packaging. Packaging involves choosing the right type of packaging box for the order product and packing it to ensure safe delivery. If you have your own inventory, you'll have to upkeep all kinds of packaging materials such as bubble wrap, carton boxes of all sizes, air fills, packaging tapes, and more. Safe packaging is one of the ingredients that ensure fulfillment as it equates to a better customer experience. In short, it shows that you care. Number 5, shipping. Once the order is collected from the fulfillment center and is packed securely, you can ship it. You can choose from third-party shipping, merchant shipping, or drop shipping as your mode of shipping orders. If you go with merchant shipping, you can enable further sub-categorized shipping forms of your e-commerce platform. Your customer can choose what type of shipping they would like to go with based on their pay. Flat rate. A flat rate refers to a fixed price that is predefined for product delivery. You can also configure the handling fee here. Optional. Example, the extra charge to ensure safe and secure delivery. B. Free shipping. Free shipping is a proven way to improve sales on your e-commerce store. You can set minimum purchase amount for making an order eligible for free shipping. C. Table rates. A data table is used to calculate shipping rates. The factors on which this rate is calculated include weight, destination, price, and the number of items. D. In-store delivery. The customer can choose a pickup point for the order made. Example, implementing BOPIS, buy online, pick up in store. This is easier for e-commerce stores with brick and mortar stores around the area. 6. Exchange or return. Returns in exchange should also be treated as part of order fulfillment. Whenever the customer makes an exchange or return request, the order processing should begin spontaneously. An e-commerce business should not consider order fulfillment as order generation to doorstep delivery process. Instead, it should be order generation to a successful return or exchange process. Types of order fulfillment. First, third-party fulfillment. Third-party fulfillment refers to the outsourcing order fulfillment process. It manages everything from receiving inventory from merchants to order fulfillment. third-party fulfillment should be your go-to option if it is getting challenging to manage the fulfillment logistics. It is getting expensive to manage order fulfillment. You are a small-scale e-commerce business. Your order fulfillment is low and is affecting customer experience. You want to increase customer reach and scale your business quickly. Second, merchant fulfillment. It is also known as self-fulfillment or in-house fulfillment and refers to handling order fulfillment on your own without any third-party involvement. You should choose the merchant fulfillment option if you need to save extra cost in paying third-party online order fulfillment services. E-commerce business is in its budding stage and has low order volumes to handle. You are handling order fulfillment from home. Your e-commerce platforms such as Magento, Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, etc. have inbuilt inventory management software or supply chain management capabilities to help you with effective orders fulfillment. Drop shipping. It is an order fulfillment method where the orders received is forwarded to the manufacturers, who then handles the shipments and logistics process. This option balances the order fulfillment load between the manufacturers and the e-commerce business. Drop shipping is a suitable option when you have a minimal budget for investing in fulfillment service. Your business is new in the market. However, drop shipping is not recommended order fulfillment option when the speed of delivery is a priority. Why? Because dropshipping will offer you low control over the supply process and you will not be able to track orders or help your customer follow the order. Moreover, sometimes merchants are located far away from the delivery location, affecting the order fulfillment cycle time. How to find suitable order fulfillment strategy. Choosing a suitable order fulfillment strategy depends on many factors. Only because a competitor chooses a third-party fulfillment doesn't mean that choosing merchant fulfillment will do you any harm. All you and your team need to do is evaluate a few parameters before settling on a strategy. Here are those parameters. First, order volume. Sometimes, even a small business scales up quickly, and sometimes it takes years to establish an e-commerce business. The number of order volumes and order fulfillment satisfaction rates decide your business fate in a long run. It is always the right approach to choose an order fulfillment option based on order volume. Here's a table that can help you narrow down options. Order volume is low, choose merchant order fulfillment. Order volume is large and increasing, choose third-party fulfillment. Second, e-commerce platform. Your e-commerce platforms also help decide the types of orders fulfillment you choose for your business. If your e-commerce platforms support inventory management and the other capabilities that help achieve order fulfillment, sticking to merchant order fulfillment can be considered. Here are the following examples. Magento supports Magento Order Management Service, which includes benefits such as track inventory across location, a real-time count of stock, ability to add location as the business grows, manage order delivery, exchanges, and return. Geographical location. Your business location also helps determine the type of order fulfillment service you choose. If you are selling locally, you would be a good with merchant fulfillment. On the other hand, if you wish to enable offshore shipments, going with third-party fulfillment will be a suitable option. Fourth, delivery time. E-commerce setups with 1-day or 2-day delivery models are making it big in the market because it enhances customer experience and helps beat the competition. Thus, every digital retail business focusing on merchant order fulfillment should strategize around shortening the delivery cycle. Delivery date scheduler. This is an extension for Magento 2 that lets customer choose a desirable delivery window for the product. The affordable delivery dates will be managed at your end. Same or next day delivery method. It allows you to set the same and next day delivery method based on certain conditions such as minimum order value, location, extra fees, and etc. Why is order fulfillment important? Achieving order fulfillment leads to a delightful customer experience, which in turn helps build customer loyalty. Some of the noteworthy benefits of order fulfillment include ensures timely delivery, better inventory management, streamlined supply chain pipeline, satisfied and happy customers, one of the critical order fulfillment metrics, high conversion rates leading to increased revenues, offer a chance to be a fast and collaborative